The head of the Federal Aviation Administration will be stepping down after just a year on the job. FAA Chief Mike Whitaker making that announcement yesterday to all employees. He was set to serve 5 years. The news means that the agency will be left without leadership amid ongoing safety challenges and questions about Boeing's oversight. Whitaker's replacement will be decided by the incoming Trump administration.
This is basically the news of the day, that the head of the Federal Aviation Administration is going to resign and Trump will pick his successor. And this is kind of a very, very strange news, as the country is still invaded by tons of drones all over New Jersey and Pennsylvania and Chicago and more places. Mike Whitaker is resigning as the head of the FAA. So let's hear more about this news and what it means for air traffic and people willing to fly for business or going on vacation.
This airport is clearly very undersized. I think we have about the fastest growth in the country.
Austin Bergstrom International Airport has seen another record-setting year of travelers. And with a new terminal still years away, traffic is strained enough as is.
It looks packed to the hilt, like you're waiting for a hot dog at a football game.
Now add in a shortage of air traffic controllers, an issue Congressman Lloyd Doggett has been trying to work with the FAA on for more than a year, with 6 near misses seen at the airport.
And as unnecessary and outrageous as it is to have that inconvenience, the bigger issue is safety.
After delays seen at the airport over the weekend, Doggett met with FAA Administrator Michael Whitaker Monday.
I left the meeting feeling we're going backwards instead of forward in solving this problem.
Which is why he says he was surprised to hear Whitaker announce he'll be stepping down next month when President-elect Donald Trump takes office. In an agency letter, Whitaker calls serving the honor of a lifetime, saying in part, "As I conclude my time at the FAA, my confidence in you to meet our safety mission has never been stronger. This past year, air travel rebounded to near record highs, but cancellations were at record lows." But Whitaker is stepping down with most of a 5-year term left.
I view it as a little unusual. This administrator was confirmed unanimously by the Senate only 13 months ago.
Whitaker's deputy administrator.
I totally agree with him. This is very, very strange, very, very unusual, and I'm wondering why it's happening behind the scene and what we actually don't know, what they are not telling the public about this resignation.
Administrator is also stepping down, but an acting successor has already been named. Doggett says with the ongoing staffing shortage, the transitions will be just another distraction.
I think the FAA seldom needs an excuse for a delay, but now they have one.
Doggett says ABIA needs help now.
It's just about ensuring that every passenger in and out of our airport arrives and departs as safely as possible.
Yeah, this is probably the main concern, and I totally agree that security should be first, always first. Security of the passengers, security of the employees and the personnel and the customers that are waiting at the airport. So let's hear about the rest of the story right there on Fox.
With the holiday season underway, millions of Americans are flying to see family and friends. And yesterday, lawmakers questioning whether the country's airspace can actually handle that traffic. Earlier this year, the Government Accountability Office found the majority of traffic control systems in the U.S. are considered, quote, unsustainable or potentially unsustainable. Aviation experts warn federal projects to modernize the systems might not be ready for at least a decade. There's also a shortage of staff to operate that equipment. The FAA said burnout among controllers has impacted safety too. The agency now mandating employees have more time off, and the Biden administration asked Congress for more funding to fill the gaps.
This doesn't look good at all. This doesn't look good at all. As the country is being invaded by drones all over the place, it raises concern for public safety and security. National security as well. What are these drones doing here? What do they want? What are they looking for? This is very strange to me. I don't really understand what this means at all. What are they going to do? And the sad thing about it is we don't know anything about what they are doing there. And it's a bad timing if you ask me. Why is the head of the FAA resigning now? This is very strange to me.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
Is public safety at risk? Are we concerned that there are nefarious intentions that could cause either national security or a public safety incident that would put Americans at risk?
There's nothing that is known that would lead me to say that, but we just don't know, and that's the concerning part. But we just don't know, and that's the concerning part.
In this episode, we're diving into the mysterious.
This is insane. The American public has the right to know. We want answer about this drone. What are they doing here? Where do they come from? What do they want from us?
Holy
Very
crap.
strange. All very strange to me.
Well, number one, I'm going to call it total bullshit that no one knows what these are. And I think it's a slap in the face to the American people to say they don't know what this is. They can track down a guy that just killed a CEO, but they can't identify what nightly drones are and where they're coming from. I think that is absolutely disgusting to lie to the American people like this, and the truth needs to be told about it. Secondly, if they're telling the truth, then this country is in horrible shape.
Yep, I agree. These are some very strange time, very difficult time. We are gonna have to check back on this story and see how it unfolds, hopefully for the best. Or hopefully the situation get resolved soon. Hopefully the Trump administration is being able to pick a good director for the new FAA. We will see what happens and we will cover it all on this channel. Thanks for watching and staying with me. I really appreciate you being there. Click right there to watch the next video and I will see you there. Bye bye for now.